Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so in today's video, as you can see, we are doing another creative look. I've been obsessed with doing these at the minute. I don't know, just one kind of a stress relief and a mind wanderer, and you know, instead of everything that's going on in the world. So I thought, why not do this a little bit more simpler look compared to last one, which was the lion and kind of the jigsaw piece. So yeah, I actually love how it turned out. But if you do it through don't forget to do the fun YouTube things and follow me on my socials. But without further ado, if you want to find out how to do this look, keep on watching. To start off this look, just like any look, I'm starting by doing my eyebrows. Now for foundation, I'm going in with my favourite combo at the minute, which is the Dior Flash and the Rimmel foundation. It is beautiful on the skin. Going in with some concealer, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star and the Colourpop one. Setting my under eyes very lightly with some Jeffree Star setting powder. And just to soak in all the excess powders, going in with some Morphe setting spray. Like normal in these kind of videos, I wanted to get a kind of guide of where I'm going to pack shadow and things, so I'm going in with my eyebrow pencil and kind of drawing out my design. Not to prime is a crime, they once said, so I'm going in with some P. Louise base. Starting off with a nice transition shade, I'm going in with the Morphe 35V palette and the shade Risky. To deepen things up, I'm taking the shade In the Zone. Start off with the background of the sunset side, I'm going in with the shade Playground from the James Charles palette. Once I had that laid down in a kind of guide of where I'm going to start and put things, I started drawing the cloud cut crease with some concealer on my eyelid. I then decided I wanted to start and deepen around the cloud with a darker shade, so I'm going in with the shade Cola. Just to add some definition and colour, I'm taking a pink eyeshadow and some white face paint. I then decided to go back to the background and add some darker blues. I wanted the cloud to kind of match in with the transition shade, so I just kept packing on that pink eyeshadow. To make everything blend so much better, I decided to add some P. Louise base on the sun portion of my face. To start it off, I'm taking a deep purple called Escape. I'm then taking an itty bitty smudger brush and blending it out with Single. then went into my Morphe 35V and took the shade Turned On and began blending that single shade out. To blend that out, I needed a light muted mustard shade. I'm then going back in with Single to make everything perfect. Now I took a mix of B and Canvas from the James Charles palette and started packing it at the top of the sun. Now, to start and get a guide, I took some white face paint and started drawing on the clouds. My top tip is to kind of tap on the white face paint because I want the cloud to have texture and that will make it look more fluffy. I'm taking the shade Turned On now and I'm kind of blending that on the temples just to add some shading. I'm now taking the itty bitty smudger brush and the shade Single and blending the bottom of the clouds down so they can have a little bit more definition and colour. I then, to add more texture, went back in with the white face paint. Once I was happy and knew kind of what I was going to do, I decided to continue drawing the clouds. I kind of took the shade Turned On again and blended it into the cloud on the top of my eyebrow. I decided to add 2 more clouds and done the same technique of adding Single to kind of blend them down. I then wanted to deepen and add shade and shadow, so I went in with Escape, the deeper purple, and done it kind of on the line of where the cloud ends. I then took a yellow shade and blending that on my forehead just to add some colour. I felt like my face needed a little bit more normality and warmth, so I went in with my bronzer and kind of just bronzed my forehead a little. I added some more white face paint to the top cloud and I went off camera and applied some purple lashes. Now for the other side, I'm going in with some P. Louise base to prep the eyelid. To start off the eye, I'm going in with the shade Turned On from the Morphe 35B as a transition shade. I'm then deepening that up with the shade In the Zone. I wanted the eyeshadow to blend in with the galaxy, so I took the shade Single and started blending that on the outer corner. I then tapped the shade Escape very lightly on the outer corner. I then took the shade Single and started blending that up on my brow bone just to kind of start everything off for the galaxy. I then took a dark blue shade and started blending it around my eye so I could get kind of a starter and a guide of what the galaxy was going to look like. I then took the shade Single and Escape under my lower lash line. Now it was time to start packing on shade for the galaxy. I started off with the blue and kind of done a few lines so then I could kind of go off that for the other colours and start blending it round. But for now, just focus on packing on shade. I then done the exact same with the shade called Escape. And then I started blending out Escape with Single, the lighter purple colour. I continued packing and blending on the same 3 shades, Single, Cola and Escape, and I used Single to really blend out the darker shades to get a nice gradient. I then took the shade Turned On to blend the galaxy into kind of my natural skin tone. I wasn't feeling this was deep enough, so I went in with a black eyeshadow and kind of packed it on, but don't put too much on. I started to go in with some white face paint to add some highlights, and that was just like little dots in kind of clusters on my galaxy. I was feeling like we needed a little bit more lighter shadow, so I went in with the shade Playground and packed it on top of that white face paint. I continued to add little space details. For example, here I kind of wanted to do kind of something that blended out, so I'm doing like a circle which blended out with white eyeshadow. I didn't really know what it was, but I wanted to add some kind of detail to, you know, this galaxy. Honestly, top tip, add as much white face paint as highlights as possible. I went off camera, added some Tati lashes, and now I'm going in with a reflective white eyeshadow to add some highlights to the galaxy, just to make it pop. I took a black eyeliner and decided to extend my inner corner. I then packed some white reflective eyeshadow inside of it. Finally, to finish off this look, I'm applying a beautiful nude lip. You can't go wrong with a nude lip. You just can't go wrong. And that, everyone, is the final look. I was so super happy with how this turned out. I was really proud of it. But yes, don't forget to do the fun YouTube things and follow my socials. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. See you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.